Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. Guys, please if you're new to my channel, do well to subscribe and turn on notification bell so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. So today I'll be making this beautiful Ankara short with a patch pocket. There is no zip, it's elastic. So it has a patch pocket and it has elastic. The process is very simple, guys. Trust me, this is like the easiest process of making a pants. All right, see how beautiful it is. See the patch pocket, see the elastic, see how elastic it is at the waist. See it. So I'll be showing you how I achieved this. So let's get started, guys. Okay, so for the measurement, I'm going to be using my waist measurement, hip measurement, crotch depth, tie, that is my round tie, and then of course the full length. And then my tie, I divided my tie into two, all right, as you can see me doing, tie divided by 2 plus 1 inch, so that I will be sure the fabric will be enough for me. I'm trying to get the fabric to be sure it's going to be enough for the pants. So my tie measurement divided by 2, I added 1 inch. That is what I just marked now. So right now I'm just putting, I want to bring out 2 inches. I'm marking 2 inches for the band where your elastic will pass through. So I'm just marking these 2 inches. You see it, I'm marking 2 inches for the band. I'm just going to connect it right now. So every other measurement will start from this line. All our measurements now, our horizontal measurements is going to start on this line. Okay, so you see the band, this is for the band as I'm demonstrating. Okay, so I'll go ahead now, measure from this line now to 8 inches. That is my hip. Okay, I'm measuring from this line to 8 inches, as you can see me marking. I'm just going to measure it in the middle and measure it at the other side, so that for accuracy purpose, guys, I know it's freehand, but make sure your work is accurate. Don't say because it's freehand, you just do it anyhow you want. Okay, so I'm just marking this line, connecting that my 8 inches. Remember where we started taking the measurement from. See where I started my own from the band after the 2 inches. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now is to impute my crotch depth. My crotch depth is 11 inches, but I'm marking 12 inches because this is not a fitted short. All right, it's loose, so I added 1 inch to my crotch, making it 12 inches, as you can see me marking. So from that point here is 12 inches, and I'm connecting it as you can see me doing, guys. I'm just connecting it very well. So okay, now this is the length of the short. The length is 16 inches. I'm marking 16 inches, as you can see me doing. Guys, this my fabric is so colorful that I didn't even know the chalk wasn't really pronounced. Okay, so I don't know if you can really see it very well. So I'm just marking 16 inches. This is the length of my shorts. Do well to measure yourself. Don't use my own measurement. Just measure yourself so that you know exactly where you want it to be. So on that 16 inches, I'm just adding 2 inches. This is for the folding allowance, to fold the down parts. You see what I'm doing? Just adding 2 inches, and I'm connecting that my 2 inches. So for the waist, I'm going to add my hip measurement to my waist because of the elastic, so that it will be big. So my hip measurement is what I'm adding here, plus 1 inch sewing allowance. And then on my hip also, I am adding my hip measurement plus 1 inch sewing allowance. Okay, so I'm connecting it, so it's actually a straight line because they are the same measurement. And then on my crotch depth, I'm going to add my tie measurement. Tie divide by 2, put the answer, and you're going to add 1 inch allowance. On your crotch depth, you put your tie measurement. Then you extend this line. Just extend it to that crotch there so that you'll be able to get your curve. So I'm going to extend this line to that my crotch depth, like so. And then on the tie, the length of the trouser, I'm going to add my measurement. All right, so I'm going to just connect it, my measurement, my round tie, I measured it. Sorry guys, the first line I added allowance, second line I reduced it. I noticed it was too big, so as you can see the line, I reduced the allowance that I added 1 inch allowance to the hem of the pants, but I didn't want it to be too wide, so I reduced it. And then the curve, I curved the crotch. I didn't know my camera wasn't recording when I curved it. So you see that place I'm holding, that is where your band is. That 2 inches that we added, that is where your band will go in. Sorry, did I say band? elastic. It's still a band anyway. So I'll just go ahead right now. I'll open it up so that it will be a 2-piece. It has a pocket, so it will be a 2-piece now. So I'll use this tool now to cut out the back panel. You can actually do it before cutting it open. So on this crotch part at the back panel, I'm adding 1 inch at the upper part, just as you can see me doing. I added 1 inch so that the back will be high. Then at this back, please add 2 inches for your back panel. Add 2 inches. I actually manage this fabric, so you add 2 inches to the back, but if you're on a big size, you can even add as more as 3 inches to the back so that your bum will sit very well. It won't be holding. You see how my own was looking when I wore it in the beginning of the video. So I'll just go ahead and connect the crotch just up. I'll just connect it up, just aligning it. Then see that 1 inch, I'll connect it to the back panel. Just watch what I'm doing. Watch the video very carefully. You understand it. All right, I'm just connecting it like this. You see it? See how I'm connecting it? See? To the back panel. So I'm just going ahead to cut it. That is all for it. You see the crotch? See how I just curved it with my free hand? See it? I'm just cutting it out. You see? Then see the back, the upper part now. You see that 1 inch? You see that the back part is higher than the front part. See? Just very simple. And then the allowance, and then just open it up as well. Open up the back panel too, so you have 4 pieces at the end of the day. So for the patch pocket, it's very simple. Just go ahead and cut it. I folded this fabric. Let me show you how I folded it. It's just like so, and I folded it like so. That's all. And then I'll go ahead. The width is 10 inches by 10 inches. You can make it small. I can make it 9 by 9 or 8 by 8, depending on how you want it. Okay, so this is 10 by 10. You see, 10 inches. I've already marked it. So I'll just go ahead and connect that 10 inches on a straight line like so. Just trying to connect the 10 inches as you can see me doing. Okay, so this is it. I've connected the length, and then I mark 3 inches on this side. You see, 3 inches for the opening, the upper opening, 3 inches. Okay, it didn't show. All right, this is the 3 inches, right? Then I'll also mark 5 inches. Okay, I was trying to decide 5 or 6. I think I later went for 5. So 5 inches, and then I'll connect it to my 3 inches. You can use your curve ruler, but I'm just trying to use my free hand. This was how I connected it with my free hand. I just connected it like so. And this is how you connect your crotch. I realized it didn't show in the video. So this is how you connect your crotch so that it will be curved, just like so, exactly like this. So I'm just going in with my scissors. I'm just chop. I'm just cutting it, guys. Chop. You see how simple this is? Very simple. So I'll open it up so that I will have 2 pieces. Okay, this is a patch pocket. It's very simple to make. Even if you're a beginner, you've never sewn a pocket before, this should be very easy for you to make. Okay, so we have 2 pieces now. The front part is 2 pieces, the back part is 2 pieces. So the pants will be on the front, the patch pocket will be on the front part. So you see, this is the front piece. Now go ahead, I'll sew it with 1/2 inch like so. Go to my machine and sew it. The back too, I'll sew with 1/2 inch or less, because my fabric, I'm actually managing it. So I'll just, okay, yeah, I've sewed it here. This is it. This is what it looks like, and this is the crotch. This is the back panel, guys. I've sewed it. I've sewed the crotch. I've connected it. So I'll set it aside now, and I'll show you what the front looks like. This is the front, guys. I sewed it like so. Chip. You see the crotch. Then I'll open it. Ta-da! You see, very beautiful, right? I know, very beautiful. So this is it. And yes, as you can see, I also went ahead, I added one of the patch pockets. Don't worry, I'll show you how to do the second one. See how beautiful the patch pocket is looking. I didn't even iron it, and it's looking this fine. So just go in with your bias, yeah, and bias this place, this opening, yeah, just bias it for neat finishing. and then you fold it. You're going to do this with an iron, guys. Just use pressing iron. There's no light right now, so I'm just trying to show you with a pin. Fold it into half an inch, as you can see me doing. Yes, you fold it like so, all the corners. After you have biased it, you fold the upper part, fold the side with half an inch. Use pressing iron to fold it, so that when you place it on the fabric, when you place it on your front part, you just run the stitch, you top stitch it. It will not be difficult for you if you iron it. But because I didn't iron it, I'm just using this pin to give you an example. See how I'm folding it? You see, this is how you're going to do it with an iron. Use your pressing iron, guys, to do this. All right, I'm just using this pin to give you an idea of what you're going to do when you go to your ironing table. So you see how I folded it. And then to fix this pant, to fix this patch pocket, just come down from your waist by 4 inches, exactly 4 inches. You rule a line there. You can even notch it. 4 inches from your waist, that is where you fix it from. So you sew it like so. After ironing it, you see, sew it like so, like this, and down the down part you sew just the way I just look at the other one I did. You sew it neatly. The only place you won't sew is that other side. Okay, that you see I fixed it. Yeah, beautiful. You see how I fixed it? It's very simple. Then you grab the back panel. All right, make sure the front side is facing the front side, guys, and you place it down. When you place it, of course the back is bigger than the front. Don't worry, because your bum need that allowance. So just make sure the two side align. Once the two side align, like as you can see me arrange it very well. You see, you're going to sew it like this on that pocket. Yeah, you see, front side facing front side, you sew it. I even went ahead and I marked it with 1 inch where I'm going to sew. I'll just go and sew it down like so, and I'll turn the other part like this. I'll also arrange it very well, not minding that the back side is bigger. That is it, it's supposed to be bigger. So I'll just go ahead again on this side. I will sew it on my machine. I'll sew it across the pockets. So pam. Then I'll get the crotch. See the crotch now? Yeah, see the crotch. I'll just make sure that the two seams align so that your work will be very beautiful. Make sure that the two seams align like so, the way I held it. And then you just go ahead, you sew it on the machine. When you finish sewing it, guys, ta-da, this is it. Beautiful, beautiful. You see the crotch. I also went ahead, I just quickly also hemmed it. Yeah, I said to myself, just hem it at once. There is no point. So let me just show you guys. I just hemmed it. You know, we had 2 inches for our hemming, so I just folded that 2 inches in. That was what I did. And the waist, this is actually the last part, the band. Is very easy to get your band measurements. Just carry your band, put on your waist the way you want it to be, how tight or how loose you want it to be, and add half an inch to it. The half an inch will be what you use to sew the band. Why do I keep calling this band? That is what you use to sew the elastic. Yeah, the half an inch. So put the elastic on your waist and then you cut out what you need. Okay, make sure it's firm on your waist. Then you place it like so, the way I've placed it, and you fold it in like so. Make sure you don't step on the elastic, oh guys, please. If you step on the elastic when you're sewing it, you have to lose it again and start all over. So you have to do this carefully and gently. As a beginner, just do it carefully and gently. All right, then you begin to sew. You just sew it round. So you see it. See how I fixed it. You see how beautiful it is. See how the elastic is elasticing very well. So this is how you're going to sew it. See how beautiful it is, guys. Please like this video, share it, give it a thumbs up so that other fashion lovers can also see this video. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.